Oh, hi, I'm Alan Bettis, the teacher of theater arts here at Buhat Colony High School. I thought I'd give you a little update on some of the things that are going on around here and let you know what the program offers, especially for those of you that have not been in this program before. Let me get into it. First class that I'd like to talk about is our film production class. And in that class, students learn how to prepare film, how to edit film, how to make film, how to write film. They basically learn everything that is necessary in order to produce their own film. They will be learning all about script dynamics, they'll be learning out story formats, they'll be learning how to edit everything and how to create the pictures that are necessary to keep the audience interested in. The final product of that class, hopefully each of them will have produced their own short film in which they've either adapted a novel into a film or created their own. In our theater classes, we have 4 different levels of theater that can be offered. The introductory level, Theater 1, is a class that covers all the basics that are necessary in order to succeed in the other 3 classes. In Drama 1, you will be learning how to do improvisation. You will also learn how to do the standard basic acting techniques. You'll learn memorization techniques. You will learn how to do an audition. You will also be looking at the history side of it, and then we will also be looking at the collaborative side that's necessary because the technicians, or the background people of the theater, are also necessary, so we'll be looking at some of the work they do and why it's important to make the actor look good. In the class, we'll be doing a lot of game playing, so if you discover that there's not much homework or there's not a book that they have to read or something like that, that's deliberate. It's something that we have designed into the class so that the students can use their bodies. In fact, my major concern, my goal with being in theater is that the students learn how to communicate using the tool that they carry with them all the time, their body and their voice. The English teachers teach them how to read and write. The math teachers teach them how to communicate using numbers and patterns. Social science teachers will teach the things that occurred, in history and how we can learn from that. I want to focus on learning to communicate the ideas inside their head through their body and through their voice. So I'm going to help them to become master communicators through everything that they're doing. They'll learn all about body language and how to interpret it and how to use it as a way to communicate. They'll be learning proper ways to use their voice so it comes out clear and distinct, and the inflection necessary to emphasize points. They will also be looking at how to use their facial features in order to help them deliver an idea. They'll be learning to use their entire organ, you might say, and how to get their messages across. In my second level class, Drama 2, that's the acting class, and in that they will go into more detailed acting techniques. They'll be producing shows. The first show they do is the improv show, in which they learn how to create on the spot a scene based on what the audience has suggested. You may have seen some of the improv work on Whose Line Is It Anyway? Well, we take it a step farther and we make it into long form. They do short scene work or play games. We will be looking at developing full-length plays based on suggestions, and then we'll let the improvisation help us to devise the piece that's going to come through. They will also learn pantomime so that they can be more distinct with their communications with their body. And then they will also be looking at acting skills based on the works of Chekhov and on the works of Cohen, so that way they will have their acting skills down. They will fine-tune their audition work so that way when they go out to get that job, it's known as a job interview. Yeah, a job interview is an audition. Well, they'll learn the skills necessary to do that effectively and to communicate the ideas that they want to get across when they're talking to the interviewer. Drama 3 is the class for those that are interested in the backstage work. It's the technical theater class. And in the technical theater class, they will be covering everything necessary in order to make the show run. They'll be looking at lighting design and how to set up lighting, how to operate the lighting, how to design the lighting. They'll be looking at sound design. They'll be looking at set construction. Yes, they do learn how to use power tools and that kind of fun stuff in this particular class. They will look at makeup design, hair design, costume design. We're going to cover all of it. In fact, this year we have begun a new program with the USITT, the United States Institute of Theater Technicians, in which when the students have completed the course and have passed the test, there is a test at the end that they're going to have to pass, they will be certified as Class 1 backstage hands. Yes, they will be able to get a job at a theater because they will have all the basic skills necessary in order to run a theater. In fact, they'll probably know more than most stagehands do because stagehands are required to know, like their specific job, how to run the fly system, how to run a soundboard. Well, the test requires them to know 16 different areas that they will have to master in order to get their certification. Drama 4 is the class for those people who are really into it. It's the production class, and in that class the students who have finished Drama 1, 2, 3, and 4 now get a chance to take everything that they've learned in the first 3 classes and put them into practice. They will be creating their own show or 2. They will be in charge of production, they will be in charge of casting, they will be in charge of directing, they will be in charge of management, they will be doing the whole show. My job during that time is to supervise and serve as a resource if they should need anything. I'll make sure they don't hurt anybody or cause any damage, but otherwise all the designing, all the construction, all the direction will be done by them. We also have extracurricular activities here at BUHAC. We have a drama club, and the purpose of the drama club is for students to get a chance together to, 1, do things drama with friends of drama, like play the drama games, watch movies of drama pieces, do sing-along to musicals. You know how much you enjoy it when people sing along to the musical when you're in the movie theater. Well, when we get together, it's okay. We also take trips when it's permissible, and my goal each year is to find one major Broadway show for the students to go see. This year could be a risky year on that. We'll see what happens on that one. The other extracurricular group we have is known as the International Thespian Society, and that is a group that started back in the 1920s in beautiful North Carolina. And the students at the University of North Carolina felt that there needed to be an honor society for those people involved in theater. And the International Thespian Society was born. We are a charter member of it. We have been a charter member since the school first started, and our membership means that these students are looking to make theater a profession or to make theater a regular habit in their lives. The students have shown excellence in theater in that they have been on our main stage shows, or they have been backstage, or they have helped with some type of technical work, and they have been actively involved with it several times. In fact, in order to become eligible to be initiated into the Thespian Society, you must have completed 2 shows in some capacity. Once you're a member of the Thespians, your transcript is listed as being an honor person because we do look into your academics. You must maintain a certain GPA in order to be a Thespian, and you must do certain amounts of public service in order to maintain your Thespian status. And not only do they receive the status, but when a college of theater looks at your transcript and notices that it says member of Thespian Society, you are almost guaranteed a position at that school because they understand the excellence that's involved with it. There is a festival that we like to attend in which the students get a chance to interact with 2,000 other drama students on one campus for one weekend. It's a rather big adventure in which they produce shows and which they learn seminars from the experts in the field. We have people from Broadway, from Hollywood come and teach those seminars. So it's an excellent program for them to get into, but it does take a lot of work and it is lots of dedication. Our membership will include with them the Dramatics magazine, and they also get to receive special honors when it comes to graduation. They have a special medallion that they wear to show that they were members of the Thespian Society. That's what we have here at BUHAC. It's hopefully there's enough to keep your students involved. We will be having auditions for our upcoming show pretty soon. It's going to be a virtual show. Yes, it's going to be an experiment in using virtual reality and virtual projection in order to get the show going. I'll have more details for the students later, but thanks for paying attention. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for whatever it is we've just done right here. I'm totally blowing it. So if you have any questions, email me. I'm glad to get that back to you. Okay, thanks.